I'm looking over my list of all the jobs I have listed. So I'm at like 160,000 around there, 150.
160,000 in total estimates closed. What we got?
Oh, closed jobs like on the books to do.
Wait a second. Wait a second. This is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, I just keep getting some here and there. And then last week I put out probably 15 estimates, and within that 15, I got nine.
Man, what? All
Yeah,
right, look.
I kept thinking I got to raise my prices, but I'm not the cheapest guy in town. My wife's like, "Oh, you're never home. All you do is run around." I'm like, looking at jobs again, which is the good
Yeah,
thing, right? That's what you want. That's where I wanted to be. It's getting to the point where I'm creating a backlog, right? Which is what I want off of
yeah, yeah,
referrals and everything else right now.
yep.
I am 100% old school. I don't know much about the internet, right? Like that's not my forte. So I noticed that like word of mouth is slowing down. I see the I call them fly by nights, the guys that pop up, stick around for a year and then go out of business. But they know how to advertise. They know how to work the Facebook, Instagram, that whole marketing thing. I didn't. And when I saw your ad and we talked, and I thought, and Nick and I talked, and that kind of, I knew I needed to do something. And when I had that conversation with Nick, it kind of got me pushed in the right direction. I'll say this, it alleviated a lot of stress that I was creating on myself, thinking, man, what am I doing wrong? I was
Yeah,
literally going through a time where I was just like, am I doing something wrong?
yeah,
Like, I've been doing this forever. Why do I feel
yep,
off?
yep. And it ain't because you don't know what you're doing, man. Sometimes we got to adjust to what we're dealing with, and that's with the internet, man. If you're not using the internet to win, you're probably not gonna win nowadays, unless you're just some giant of a company.
Right. Excited. Honestly, I had never even talked to another company, right? It was the one and done. I talked to Nick and that was it. I kind of, after talking to him and him showing me things, sharing screens and stuff like that, I
Yeah,
was totally sold on the fact that this is what I needed to do to continue to grow and something that I didn't have to spend my time doing. I'm already extremely busy every day. Plus, I have four kids, so it's a lot going on in a day that I didn't see myself being able to be the person to do the advertising and the marketing.
how much have you closed so far working with us?
Close so far 160. Probably after this week, I would not be surprised if I close another 100 this week.
There we go. So that was my follow up. What do you got in the pipeline? But you got 160, and that's 160,000,
Yes,
and we got another 100,000 in the pipeline, right?
yes.
So you closed your first job with us. How'd that feel when you closed that first job?
I was excited. I
Yeah,
immediately thought to myself, I didn't have to do as much work to get to this point, right? Like the marketing side, I didn't have to do all that.
right.
It was just basically I'm showing up to an appointment like I would normally do on a daily, every day, and just getting to meet a different face. And you know, I don't want to say persuade them to go with us, but that's kind of our job a little bit.
No, it's definitely our job. Like, I mean, sales is persuasion. I mean, we're not hostages or anything,
No,
but it does take some persuasion. We have to convince these guys to trust us.
the amount of leads that you're generating in a month's time is enough to keep one person, two people busy constantly. You're looking at jobs three times a day just from the leads that you're generating. And that's kind of what I wanted from a company, and didn't think that I was going to get that with the first. You know, I was kind of hesitant too. I'm not going to lie. Like you think about it, you're like, okay, this is what I have set aside for marketing, right? And can I spend that right now? Sure. So why not do it? You already have the money set aside. You're going to get that back tenfold. Look, a few weeks in, and we're at 160 already closed, and probably another 100 in the pipeline. Like that's that's success. There's no if. There's no riding the fence halfway. It's jump over with both feet and let's go.
Yeah, man. That's the right mindset that we like to hear around here. Now, if you can go back and talk to yourself right before you signed with Quote Magnet, what would you say?
If I could talk to myself right before, I would say, why didn't I do this 5 years ago? Why didn't I know about this 5 years ago? Why didn't I know about this 6 months ago? It just changes things, right? Well, I appreciate all your conversations every week. I kind of look forward to these times where we get to talk.
Yeah, no, same, same. Like I
It's
said,
always good to bounce things off of people who already are doing the same in the same
yeah,
area, right?
yeah,
And it's with a busy day, taking an hour out of your week to meet up like this and have those kind of conversations. That's what people need to do more
yeah,
often.
yeah. I try to tell guys all the time, like this is an iron sharpens iron business. I don't care how good you think you are, how bad you think you are. Like if you're only living in a silo and the only person you talk to is yourself,
Yep,
you don't know whether what you're doing is right or wrong,
that's
or
right.
how you can grow. So I think that's the main thing for us is that like this is why we do these things is to make sure that we're staying you know a level ahead, man. So definitely appreciate you on that, and yeah, it's a much success.
Awesome, man. I
And
appreciate you.